Alright, howdy everybody, Tony down at Green's Motorcycle Salvage again, and today we've got a 2002 Suzuki VS800 Intruder. It does have a clean title. You can see with the Intruder, it does have the custom appearance with the tall skinny wheel up front, and then the classic tire in the back, of course, the wide tire. It is just a standard simple cruiser. It is a clean title, as I mentioned. It's a stock motorcycle, has a stock exhaust, stock jets, everything along those lines. Move around here so you can get a different angle of it. And there it is. Let me get from the front as well. It's red, has that little custom tank streak on it. Let me get that for you too. You can see that there. Has just the custom or the standard cruiser position. More of that 90s styling, 80s and 90s styling, where it has the thinner swept-back bars that are up a little bit higher. And this bike does have, let's see if we can get it there, 11,087 miles on it. And it is a Suzuki, so I'm going to have to set you down to start it. And as you can see, it just starts right up. It is a carbureted bike, so it has the choke, has to warm up a little bit, but you already know that. And now it's time for my favorite part, going for the ride. Oh. That's a peppy little thing. It's a peppy little thing. Alright guys, so I don't think I mentioned it, that this is my favorite part about the deal. Oh, the cute little horn. So anyways, like I said, it's a 2002 Suzuki VS800 Intruder that I'm on today. It does have everything of those 80s and early 90s cruisers. Has the more upright position, the high handlebars, I don't even know what you would call that style seat, but the style seat that used to see it on like on cruisers that are 20 to 30 years old. It is a firmer seat, but it's actually not uncomfortable. That's a bit different. I'm used to the plush seats on cruisers, and this thing feels like it'll actually lean a pretty good ways. Oh, hello, gravel. Dump truck must just come through here. So, but yeah, there is. I think this thing would be a cruiser in every sense of the word, because even just coming up the highway there from the shop, could feel the wind really pulling against it. Man, it's a torquey little thing. This is, ow, rough, very different. All right, there we go. So anyways, like I said, it's just got 11,000 miles on it. It is a clean title. We've been getting a bunch of those in lately. But yeah, this is it's an entertaining little bike. It is carbureted, as I said, which a lot of the older cruisers are, or even some of the new cruisers. But it's actually a nice riding motorcycle. I haven't done much research on the Intruders, but I assume since it's just an 800 and it's a stock bike, a clean bike that hasn't had the baffles cut out, still got the stock exhaust on it, stock jets, it's going to be a 50 mile per gallon bike. It's going to be nice and economical for those who that might play a role into a motorcycle. That's a lot of coughing today. It's actually rather nice. I hadn't expected that out of this motorcycle. So maybe what they said on Facebook is true. Tony does love anything with two wheels. I guess we're just going to have to get me onto a scooter here soon and see what I have to say about that. And yeah, feels like it's got plenty of passing power with the top gear roll on. It jumps up pretty quick. It is a little different foot peg position though. I don't know if it'll be more for a motorcycle for someone who's a shorter rider. The pegs are a little bit closer back towards you instead of out forward, how a lot of the modern cruisers are, that are going for that power cruiser appearance. But this thing runs well. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's a cruiser. It's torquey and peppy, very peppy actually, and but the seat is comfortable on it. It actually has that rise going up onto the rear seat pillion. Creates a nice little backrest. Allows you to sit back a little bit more easily than on some of the other small cruisers, and which sitting back on it is actually more comfortable and feels like a more natural position with those high rising bars, and with the wind resistance, because there is wind resistance on this one. Even at highway speeds there's some wind resistance. So, but it's a nice little motorcycle. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say about it. Let's see how it goes through these turns up here though too. Yeah, it cruises along nicely. So yeah, this could be a nice little motorcycle. It's only $2,650 is what we're asking for, so it's actually a low price, clean bike, low miles for an 02, especially with it being all stock, everything on it, and with the clean title, it's a pretty good little bike. It has just, no, it doesn't even have, well, yeah, it does have the dummy lights. I just noticed those there, but you can't really see them here in the light with the sun behind me. It's got your oil and temperature light and turn signal light on the speedometer itself, and then the others are down below it with the your high beam and all the other dummy lights there. But yeah, it's a nice little bike. Come on down to the shop if you're in the market for a motorcycle, or if you're not, if you're looking for parts, we've got all kinds of parts. I can't even speak today. We've got all kinds of parts down there. Pretty much anything after 1983, 1985. We've got it for metric motorcycles. Yeah. It's a peppy little sucker. Oh, I'm a big bad motorcycle runner. Oh, look at me flex. Oh, okay, sorry, what was I saying? We've got parts down there, so if you're needing parts for your motorcycle, fairings, whatever, let us know. There's a pretty good chance we've got it. You can visit our website, greencyclesalvage.com. We have added a parts listing or a parts request widget on the side where you can punch in your make, model, year, all that jazz for your motorcycle, and do a parts request. We can get back to you on that with availability and pricing. We do ship. We don't just require that you come in. We do ship through UPS, so we have that as well. If we have if you know exactly what you're looking for and we've got it, we can send it to you. So yeah, and we don't just deal in the rebuilt motorcycles, as you can see with this one being a clean title, clean bike, clean motorcycle. We do have those in as well. We've got the cruisers, got your sport bikes, your crotch rockets, your standards. We've even got a couple little motards and dual purpose bikes sitting back there right now. You can also like us on Facebook. Please do. We are rather active on there with just little bits of information, different things we might be doing in the future will be easily posted on Facebook, and you get that update right in your stream. And then on these videos, it is a new thing, as I've said in the past. So let us know what you think. If you like it, if you have any suggestions, anything on those lines, leave us a comment on there. Or if you come into the shop, let us know if the video helped bring you in, and what you liked about it, what you didn't. We're always open to suggestions on that part, as this is a new thing, and really haven't seen anybody else doing at least the ride part, seen the walk-arounds before. So just let us know what you think about the motorcycles, the videos, and come on into the shop, and I guess talk to you here sometime. Have a good one. We'll have to amend that, coming back in on it, with the wind resistance. It's actually not bad. I guess I've just gotten used to that little riding motorcycles that have a small windshield, windscreen on them, so it helps block that. But the wind resistance actually isn't very noticeable now that I've been on the bike for a few minutes, gotten used to it. So it's not like with like your small, like the VLX 600, how it feels like it's trying to rip you off, which that little rise in the seat does feel like it's doing its job nicely there. It's helping support you, or helping support me, I should say. It's not supporting you since you're not on it yet, but it's helping support me and making it a much more comfortable ride. And I kind of like these high handlebars. I haven't ridden something like this for a while, and I've forgotten how comfortable and how actually a natural position that feels. And the motorcycle does let you know that it is a cruiser like that, as you lose out on some of the leverage that you have with the lower handlebars. But if you're just riding to ride and you're not out being crazy and everything like that anyways, then that really isn't an issue anyway. So now I am going to sign off, and y'all have a good week.